All right, everybody. Good Saturday, good time of day to where you are. I hope things are going wonderfully for you. Welcome in, welcome in. We'll just roll this clock over here real quick. So that way we get everything a little bit patched up and ready to go before we go ahead and get leaned right into it.
Job's done, Commander.
2 days before we get that extra drop bay for our Lance, which is going to be awesome. We'll check the store real quick, see if there's any sort of compact gyro. There is not. Anyways, I hope today is going good for everybody. We are looking at a potential of 30 degrees today, which is going to be disgusting. We also have, well, I have, you guys don't, but I have to stay in a hunting shack today in the middle of an open field. So that's going to be just awesome. Hopefully things are going well for everybody. Welcome in to BattleTech or RogueTech, of course, game operator and narrator soul. So, I don't exactly know how to start today off. It is a day where Darius keeps on trying to interrupt me here, and same with Yang, so that's great. Back and forth on the Argo. 54 here at Dallas. Ooh. I saw, yeah, Cody there. I saw you were going to go pick up a friend today. Hopefully everything goes well for you. Hope you enjoy your time with your friends. Is that 30 Fahrenheit or 30 Celsius? Ah, yes, there is indeed a big difference here, and I keep on forgetting that one. There's a lot of people from America here. It is actually Celsius. So you're probably looking at, what is that in Fahrenheit? It is... My maths ain't mathin'. It's above 60, I know that. We hitting that 80? I think it's that 80. 43 Fahrenheit. Really? That's it? No. Oh, is that where you're at? Uh, 86. There we go. Yeah, damn near 90. Yep, exactly. 86 Fahrenheit. So, as a larger gentleman myself, I fully expect to die today, so that's all right. Especially since I have to get the half-mask respirator on and that big old marshmallow suit, so huzzah! We went from, what was it, 10 degrees Celsius yesterday to 30 degrees Celsius today. So that's a thing. That's a thing. Yeah. It's gonna be awesome. Over here complaining about real life stuff. Gotta love it. It'll be a swastacular kind of day is what's gonna happen here. The back sweats are going to be real. It is going to be very, very real. So, before we get started on anything, let's swing by the mech bay here and have us a little discussion, because there's been some back and forth about some of the builds going on here. And I wouldn't mind sitting down and talking about what I'm planning on doing, should we get the parts. Mostly between the Avatar 2 here, and there have been some suggestions for upgrades as well. What are we going to talk about? First off, Lament. The Lament. Gauss is nice. Gauss is real nice. I wish it would hit more, but that's something we're gonna have to balance out a little bit better, I think. Either with affinities. What is the affinities on the Lament? At 40 gets +1 accuracy. And who do we have sitting in the Lament? I think it was Braver, wasn't it? Yeah. So we're still a ways away from that. And Braver's not really actually being utilized the best. He potentially could. mainly because of the recoil bonus, minus recoil bonuses the Braver gets. We just really haven't set anything up for that yet. Now, that being said, when we do get to potentially 40 with the Lament,
Be with you in a second.
something else might go here. And that something else might be a hyper assault. And hyper assault's 40 on the Barghest. That weighs what, 16 tons? 19 tons. Potentially. This might be a potential build. Once we find that compact gyro, this gyro defense ain't really doing it for us. But once we find that compact gyro and get that long, or that cannon installed here, then we can go ahead and have a look at it. The other thing was the Avatar 2. There's been a lot of back and forth on this one. Maybe dropping some streaks down, you know, maybe getting something a little bit better, maybe getting those pulses changed out. All valid criticisms, actually. I'm not going to disregard any of those. The biggest issue is going to be heat, because we are not finding the items that I kind of wish we would find in order to balance that up. Yeah, you got your heat, you got your tonnage spacing. But at the end of the day, about the best thing we could do is actually field it in order to test it out. And by God, I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to do that today. And what do we have here? An urgent matter battle in a lunar environment. That's against Hell's Horse. Equipment runs potentially. The Rack 5 is also potential as well. Again, when we get that +1 accuracy, that should offset a fair bit of the issues we've had with the racks early game. We do have the attachment for a rack as well to assist with negative recoil, so that should help. We'll find out. Everybody, have yourself a good one. Enjoy your time with your friends. Thank you very much for swinging on by and hanging out for a little bit. The big question comes down to who exactly do we want to scrap with and what are we going to do here? We could do goddamn wrong. It is against local government. 2 lances off the bat. There is potential for exchangers and gyros. Can you Oh, actually, I wasn't reading that wrong. Can you lose lower arms on racks? You can, but you can't use them. I know, it's early AM.
I'm seeing a huge energy surge in the mech bay.
I gotta get my shots in where I can. That's all I'm saying. It would take yeah, they're both problematic. So I think that's what we're going to do. Just for today, I think we're going to go ahead and do those missions that we absolutely hate because they usually wind up with us being worse off than before. Yeah, that... This just can't type, sir. Hey, half the time I can't speak. I got people over here thinking I'm talking about lawnmower of the chosen and everything else like that. So it's all right. It's all right. It catches each and every one of us. We're not exactly the Ordo Grammaticus over here, so we can have fun with it when we can. For now, though, battle in the tundra against guaranteed two government lances, so potentially 3. SAR upcoming, potentially. You know how this one goes, right? Main group is together. Second group. And I want to try this avatar. I really do. I really do. I really Want to get a new pilot in here. And I really don't know exactly who to do. It might actually be Jiboko. Athletic, ex-military commander. We are going to have to retrain him. Well, hard cases. It's good to start out with, I guess. We probably won't change that. And Magpie on the field, and we'll get Longhorn on the field as well. We're going in heavy. Andy Coffee was trying to click accept with my mouth. Come on, why is it loading? Just get the mission going. Come on, streamer, play. Oh God, I love doing live streams. It's awesome. Love you guys. You guys make it all worthwhile, I swear. All right, so we're gonna get into this one. I don't know exactly what we're gonna be facing. Hopefully it's not another roughneck issue where suddenly the AI is like, hey, you know what? Screw this one mech in particular, and they never miss anything ever in turn 1 and or turn 2, I guess, technically, and completely devastate us. God forbid that happen again. And yes, again, for those who are not new, or for those who are not new, for those who are new, just kind of hanging around in chat, that happened, and it was not fun. They were almost tears. And then that same day we had a SAR. So that was fun. $1 million bucks! $1 million bucks to get that pilot back. I'm gonna hold that over
Reactor online.
over and forever. That's all I can say on that one. Chaos Theory better be in like inner sphere space, or by God, this is gonna be a an issue that I'm gonna take with. Where is the second Lance?
Initiated.
I came here for parts. I came here for parts and there's only one group? No. Oh God, maybe. Hey, Tango, welcome in. Thank you very much for the lurk. So far, everything's going good, but we are about to hit the ground on the first one, so we'll find out for sure. There might be another... Well, no, I don't know if there's another group in here. There might be. What do we got for terrain? Yeah, we do have a hardcover here. If there is a second group... I would like to get up here, but that's not going to happen. I think we're going to have to drop down here. YouTube being an absolute useless piece of crap and not playing the stream? I'm not overly surprised that YouTube is useless. But that is depressing to hear. Well, thankfully you found it though, Rainmaker. Welcome in. Just YouTube being YouTube. Alright, so we got a group in the rear. That's a Black Knight 4D. 4D's nuts. SRM5. Field Commander. Oh, you have communications equipment. I don't like you. Drillson Ooh. Ooh, Savage Wolf. I don't have enough salvage points for the Savage Wolf. What else we got? Corsair. Hello. I don't have enough points for a Corsair either. Sag. Mackie. Hey. There's an awful lot of assaults on this board here. On the bright side, with that second lance starting in the back, we can actually maybe deal with a lot of this problem right up front here. At least it's not a mad dog. True. True.
Orders?
Still looks like a mad dog. Mercy. What are the chances you guys got rockets? No. Large laser PPC. That's hit on the Mackie, really. Armor's trash on the Mackie. Surprise, surprise. Corsair. Ugh. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think someone's going to die. Twin heavy rocket launcher 20 Hydras. Okay then. So Mackie, not a threat. Don't care about the Mackie. Even though he could potentially, you know, cockpit shot us. Don't care about him. He's not a high threat. Razorback. And actually, even the Razorback is more of a threat than what the Mackie is. Thunderbolts. Twin MRM-10s and an AC-10. Ugh. Duck. We've just got to remember the 5 rules of dodgeball. Dip, duck, dodge, dive, and dodge. Yeah. Oh. There is no way that Black Knight is running cool. Field Commander. Ultra 20. Ooh. Hello. Wilson's got a bunch of SRM2s. Not surprising. And that's Savage Wolf. I can't tell what he's got for cooling, but ER larges, ATM 9s, and 4 small pulses. He might be an interesting one to fight. But yeah, the initial threat is going to be that Corsair 8R.
Yeah.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge twin heavy RL-20s. It's just a state of mind. That's all it is. Just gotta believe.
Ready for orders.
And I believe someone's about to get a brand new butthole torn into him real quick here.
Talk to me.
All right, so yeah, we are going to push the high ground.
Roger.
Hopefully that Corsair sneaks over that hill and we get primary on him.
How's it going?
But if he is incredibly smart, then he would not.
Roger. Full speed.
And I wouldn't blame him one bit. I'm leaving my angels on. I really shouldn't be doing that right now.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna turn some of them angels off.
Let's roll.
Commander?
Lament.
Going full throttle.
Like, I need that Corsair to come over this hill. He needs to come over this lip. And he needs to do it this turn, because if he doesn't do it this turn, I know for a fact he's going to wait until I get a little closer, and then he's just going to wreck us. Because that's exactly what I would do. Get out of here, Mackie. Nobody likes you. Bradford, well, at least you have a low profile, so I'm not too worried about... Well, I am still worried. Yay! Corsair's coming up to play! Yay!
Ready for order.
He's gonna get all the bullets.
Aye, aye.
So we taking bets to see if this Corsair actually rolls like a 25 for initiative just to spit in my eye.
Orders.
What say you, brand new pilot coming out in the field to potentially die? Oh, thank God he's turned 6. Everybody gets to go before the Corsair does. Okay.
Right here.
We are going to side shuffle.
Hey, let's see what this baby can do.
It's your armor. 160. Well, at least you're properly plated. Let's get to work, shall we? Longhorn.
Feeding you. On my way.
I'm gonna
Double
whip
time.
everything I have at you. That goes, that goes. We're gonna mine the back side of the hill. Everything.
Roger.
Mine the crap out of it.
I've got multiple weapons. With
So
no
here's
ammo.
an issue. I would like to get the I would like to get the narc going first. Our narc is turn 9. Corsair's turn 6. So if I gotta reserve that much, there's a good chance we may lose our chance.
Yeah.
So despite me not liking it, we gotta try and do it right now.
Well, that
Ugh.
didn't work out.
Thunderbolt didn't fire.
I've got your back.
We're gonna take hits, and that's okay. Angel is active. We got one target I don't care about here. Let's just turn that off.
Firing on the end. That's one less hostile on the field.
You ever get that feeling you overhype someone in your mind as being incredibly threatening? And then you hit them like twice and they explode because their center torso was a bomb? I got that feeling right now. Oh God.
Need something?
Okay, what do we have?
Position
I'm
confirmed.
gonna go short range. See if we get rid of this Razorback.
Copy that.
He's just a baby. He's got no
Yes.
armor. Which makes him ideal. You get tickled. Ah, come on! Just a Razorback! Oh, hit all the mines. He didn't. Swing and a miss from the drill son on the Fujin. I'll take that.
Yes, boss.
Theoretically, we should be going for the Maggie. Oh, and that's such a difference in hit points, or hit chance, I might have to.
Got it.
Thunderbolt, 6 damage on the battle crew from that volley. Savage Wolf, you gonna make it up here? No, you're not. Field Commander, run right down the center. Nope. Ooh. Who got tagged? Who got tagged? Lament?
Standing by.
Oh, that field commander would be very nice to have.
Firing.
But I also don't want to leave the Razorback in our back line. Black Knight adjusting.
Commander,
All right, rookie.
I'm already there.
You got a flank. Let's make it work. You got a head hit. Not the worst thing in the world. Mackey's up. Mackey don't want to play.
Something I can do.
Yeah, we're not going to actually do that. We're going to sidestep
No problem.
and rip this Razorback apart.
Firing. Now it's showtime.
Perfect. There's a field commander here.
How can I help? Affirmative.
Hello, field commander. We're gonna turn that angel's already off. Perfect. Field commander, bad hit chances. Well, vigilance for incoming fire. Drillson's worse. Mackey's better, but Mackey's not really a threat.
Good to go. Yes, I'm there.
Cactus. He popped the field commander.
Firing.
Maybe. Field commander down.
Tango down.
Thank you for sitting very still, Drillson. Do you have ace pilot? No. Well, that's your fault.
What's up, boss?
No problem. Do not want to get too close. The guys in the rear line to engage the Fujin.
Hauling in. Engaging target.
So I would like that 78 Gauss hit to land. Thunderbolts. Doing nothing. Perfect.
What do you want?
Avatar, if you would. Pop that Drillson. Yeah, you gotta do a little better damage than that. Savage Wolf just kind of shuffle stepping in the rear. Lament. Might be overkill, but get rid of him.
Roger that.
That was a 70% hit chance on the Ghost. Another sail and a miss.
One less target.
Black Knight, are you pushing up? No, didn't have the speed.
Commander. On my way.
Mackie taking hits.
Receiving you.
Dark Chaos, can you capitalize? No need for the narc on this one.
Aye, aye.
Well, that's a boom.
Reporting. Critical hit.
Not enough for a knock. Let's see what the rookie has to say about that.
Acknowledged.
Those are good hit chances.
Confirmed.
We have snipped the torsos off the Mackie, and there's a knock. And he resisted. He resisted the injury, really.
Give them everything you've got.
Dude, do you even have any weapon systems left? No. All right.
Receiving you.
We don't care about the Mackie.
Understood.
Oh,
Moving fast.
and there he goes. He just died. And that's why we don't care about the Mackie. Vigilance up. Get me a thunderbolt.
Target.
Streaks did not fire. Battle Crow, can you do something similar? You can.
Ready to run.
That's a lot of green. Yeah, something similar. Just out of curiosity, Thunderbolt, can we see what you have? Base gyro. How about Black Knight? Got an angel. And you're going to be an Omni. The double XL, plus 5 heat sink, engine core 375. And 9 ammo on the torso. Well, unfortunately, it doesn't look like we got really anything special to write home about, do we? That's a shame.
On it. Targeting. Alpha strike.
Come on, Rifleman, get him.
Let's hit them hard.
Torso open on the Thunderbolt.
Score a critical hit.
I'm listening. Hauling ass.
Magpie, we got a green hit chance here. Do not stall.
Guess I'll give it to him then.
Perfect. Thank you. AC-10 offline.
Did ya?
Yes. Let's roll.
And the avatar says, take a nap. Nothing but plasma rifles. Yep.
Good hit there.
I mean, there's a couple good choices for machines on the board. I'm not going to say no.
Ready for order.
But we don't exactly have that salvage requirement to guarantee a grab. Still short range. Perfect.
Locking in all weapons. Let's get this done.
Lower leg. He's still in it.
Take that.
And he gets a turn. Ow, on the Bradford.
Mostly missed me.
Of course.
Good to go. Roger. Full speed.
With a wolf down there, and the Black Knight there, I don't think we have too much to worry about. I'm going to turn this anti-aero off, though. How much structure you got left? Not much.
Yes, Commander.
Well, that makes sense. Rookie.
Roger that.
See if you can bait that Black Knight in a little closer. Oh! Well, good news. No SAR. Yep, no SAR. God damn, dude.
Orders. Confirm.
Why you gotta do that?
Who wants some of this, huh?
Right to the absolute savage damage reduction turret, too. One shot it.
All weapons are hot damn. Let's do this.
Damn.
Mech destroyed.
All right, well, that being said, do we try and bait these guys in a little closer? What turn are you? Can't tell. Can't tell because you knocked my eye in the sky out of the sky.
Confirm. Commander.
Rifleman, just kind of get up the lip. We are going to vigilance you. Everybody gets vigilance until we figure out exactly how we're going to approach this.
Let's roll.
Commander.
Magpie, just kind of hang back. That Black Knight has shown he has a chance to ruin somebody's day.
Orders. Confirmed.
All right, armor up front. I think we have a shot here. Snipe the Fujin with alt evasion and stealth, and then could hit the broadside of a barn on the Avatar. That makes sense.
I'm here. I copy.
Jibko. Jiboko. You're up first.
Fire.
Streaks did not fire. So that is going to be a pain point on the Avatar there. We're going to have to figure out a way to correct that issue.
Double time. Let's go.
At least make those streaks a little bit more accurate so they fire more often.
It's on now.
Which might actually require dropping the FCS and switching back to a targeting computer.
Standing by.
Which in the grand scheme of things is not the worst thing in the world. Short range. Yeah, Jesus. I would like my Gauss to land.
Good to go.
At least once today.
Full speed. No target.
I know it's a big ask. But I would very much like my pinpoint damage to do pinpoint damage things.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Commander.
Now we're gonna get that narc back online. Yeah, right in the cockpit with that narc. There we go.
What do you want?
That's what I think of you, sir.
On my way, Commander.
Ooh, all greens. Here we go.
Guns on target.
We are doing not much to this Black Knight. Either sights adjusted or the barrel rifled, one or the other.
Affirmative.
And Battle Crow having to come in and save the day again. Ooh, there we go. There's an eject. Praying for Gaussets. Good luck with that one. Might as well be praying for World Peace. I know you said, or I know you meant World Peace, but World Peace is the way I'm seeing it now, and it's the way I accept it.
Copy.
Never had World Peas. Smash Peas yet. Nope, no world.
Ready for orders.
By God, I'm willing to try anything at least once when it comes to culinary decisions.
I copy.
Mech warriors. Show them what you got.
Alright, so how do we want to line up and just ruin this Savage Wolf? Can we line up and ruin this Savage Wolf?
Understood.
Or is this Savage Wolf going to ruin us when we try to line up? That's a huge P. World Peace, a delicacy in the 39th millennium. There we go. Was that just a straight up cockpit hit? I missed that. No, it wasn't.
What do you want?
Oh my God, I just dangled the jag. I just dangled the jag and we can't follow up.
Let's roll.
Uh-oh. Jam the absolute crap out of him.
You've got my attention.
Nope, no follow-up. Jam everything.
Receiving you.
I overextended because I was a smartass. And saying world hunger with world bees.
I'm on my way.
If only it was that simple.
Receiving you.
Okay, Lament can actually get up here and drop a shot.
Double time.
If this Gauss were to land at any point in this match, now would be the time. All right.
Ready for
I got what I asked for.
going full throttle.
And can I narc him? Maybe. Coin flip.
Firing.
Well, Two-Face I ain't. Oh, he's going for Dark Chaos, but not really doing a whole lot of damage.
Minimal damage on that hit.
Receiving you.
I know I sound upset, and I really shouldn't be.
No shooting, just running.
There's one hit. If we can get the Savage, that'd be even better. Right now, there's a Black Knight on the board.
Affirmative.
That's it.
Hey, welcome in, Mr. T45.
Good to go.
Hope the day is going well.
Okay. Full speed it is.
I could offensive push. Would it be worth it? What's the accuracy difference? Oh. Could sensor lock him.
I've got a sensor lock.
That is a little better. All right, he's unsettled.
Reporting.
Yeah, Bradford, you're just gonna sit there.
Guess I'll just sit a spell.
Battle Crow, get up here. Oh, we're looking at 90% hit chance, so this would be the time where we go ahead and go, oh. I vigilance up for any incoming fire, and it didn't have enough points. Nine resolve shy. Dang. If it's not going well, I woke up at the wrong time. Should just go back to bed.
Aye, aye.
Heavy hits. Here we go. Let's see what we got. That's a head hit. 11 turns remaining. Do I want to be cheap? Oh, do I want to be cheap for Savage?
Yes.
Because I could just run away. You know, as exciting as that would be for, you know, streaming. I could just spend the next 11 rounds just hiding from a Savage Wolf that we could kill. That doesn't make a whole lick of sense. Aside from the fact it makes a lot of sense if you want a Savage Wolf.
Let's roll.
Hit him with the small weapons. That is 66. We turn the larges off. Roll with mediums. Red. Red.
Good
And he's
hit there.
unsteady now.
Yes, Commander.
Oh yeah, no rifleman. You're not gonna get into this one.
Venting heat.
Laments. Lament.
Copy.
Do I have enough salvage to take him? No. We got 2 and 9. But there's a chance to get him. There's a chance to get him. Reaching shots, center torso shots.
Standing by. On my way.
We could potentially 46.
Locking on pause.
Uh-oh. You have 9 crit. It's a knock. Dang it.
Orders. Heading out.
Well, seeing as how we got a whole lot of things that are not going well right now, let's see if we can get some crits. We're going for parts. No, maybe not that. Let's do legs.
Roger that.
And not many streaks fired. All right. Man of Fate, that's actually a really good point. So that is something that I've gone this entire season so far believing. Whoop. Seeing as how they did actually have this in the initial release, but then rolled it back, apparently, is the Aphrodite and the... Well, I don't have any here. But the Artemis systems can be turned off again.
Aye, aye.
I want... that.
Confirmed.
I'll do the torso.
Battle next.
Ammo explosion? Maybe.
Mission successful.
Well, there are going to be some things on the board here, so I guess we're going to find out exactly what we got. Kind of interesting. Maybe. 924 million C-bills. I wish. 924,000 C-bills. Good news, everybody. I just solved our money issues by pretending that we got paid a shit ton of cash. So good news. Longhorn is not dead, just out for 10 days. We just lost the propulsion. Okay. So that's a thing. Look at those absolute beauties. Look at those absolute beauties. We were never going to get the Black Knight. Ever. Ooh, Command Mech. Combat shield. All them plasma bits. Corsair. You had TSM on here too. Radical heatsink kit risk set. Let's have a look at these Hydras. Two times 20 for 40 damage. Okay. Weapon carries internal ammo for a single attack. -1 accuracy. -10% chance to be shot down by AMS. +1 heat damage dealt. Area of effect. Burn duration, burn strength. Fires a salvo of 20 unguided rockets. Shoulder mounted. Shoulder mounted weapon packs replace shoulder and upper arm actuators. Holy crap. Hey, Tenno Scoom, welcome in. I'm finding the Thunderbolts to be useful for this patch with mortars and LRM useless. Yeah. I know there's I know it's quite the discussion going on right now. Or at least was. But yeah, it's kind of a toss-up. This is interesting though. It's 8 tons, holy crap. Patchwork's on the board too. Savage, how about you? Do you beat the Black Knight? Well, having Feral Lamalar is pretty nice. Especially seeing as how you don't fully nullify, but take the edge off with through armor damage and through armor crits. So the question is, which one's better, Black Knight or Savage Wolf? That's going to all depend whether or not this is built in. Well, we can't take any of it. Time to disassemble. Black Knight is 2 parts. Savage Wolf is 3. No Black Knights in storage. No Savage in storage. It's one of those. And that Lamalar looks like it's built into the wolf. No, it's not. It's right there. Interesting. So, big question. Big question. Hey, Penguin Desk, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far. If you just come in, and I hope you enjoy the rest of it. I'm torn. I got Feral Lamalar, which I think is obviously going to be a choice pick. And a stack of 5 small pulse laser clans. We already have 8. Okay, never mind. We're not going to get a machine out of this run. And the endo composites. The endo comp might actually be the other choice. Yeah, that's a good point. That is a very good point. The downside is a lot of our machines are currently Omni, so we can't really do anything different with the endo. However, it needs to be pointed out that there is a chance for future upgrades. If we were to get this set up, and they get like both parts of the Black Knight or something crazy, or even, God forbid, we get all 3 of the Savage. Yeah, there's 3 parts of a Corsair here too. Well, you know what? Hammond and Han doesn't solve any problems. What do we got? 1 Black Knight part. Drillson. 2 parts of the Drillson. Get rid of those. Get rid of that Razorback. Get rid of that primitive trash. Keep the Thunderbolt 65. Maybe not. Keep the lower melee. All that good. So, not a bad push. I think that one actually worked out pretty good. We didn't get anything that we actually went in there looking for, though. That's the downside. But Steiner's starting to like us a little bit more, especially since we realized that, hey, we were still allied with Clan Coyote. Even though we caught that nice and earlier, by God, I'd be upset. 70,000 in 3 days for repairs, not bad. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. If I switch out the endo steel... That didn't do jack. Never mind. Never mind. And Bargas just needs an extra spare slot in the center, which we only get with the compact gyro. Right. Everything's one native patch up. Mech bay. This is what I was going for. Vehicle bay. Make sure the Fujin is patched. Let's get this crit fixed. Right on the turret. With its insane damage reduction, it was enough to go ahead and destroy it. That was a heck of a shot.
I'll get it in the schedule.
Hey, getting a little bit better with the rep. Perfect. All I have to do now is just give us some more...
Job's done.
Those upgrades you asked for are online.
Some more, better choices for salvage and money, and we'll call it good. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, we can now run and drop a full group. And what am I going to the navigation for? I want engineering. There we go.
This is a all ship announcement. The mech lab will be closing
7 million in the bank.
at 0830. If you're not the commander or a member of the engineering team,
I think we can afford to upgrade our medical bay.
All right, I'll get the team on it right away.
We got money in the bank. I would like pirate drive harness 9.5 million. Oh, holy Lord, no. Oh my, no. All right, so Fujin's out. That's right. Just out of curiosity, who's got another mission against the government? That's against Lyran Commonwealth. Capture base. Target acquisition. Against Lyran. Do you want to do a scramble for another chance? I say we hit the scramble. Yeah, we're getting there. Hit the scramble. Go in a little heavy. Get them spawn additional lances. Additional forces. And the only thing that's keeping us back is just a maximum of 600 tons. Well then. That's 540. 580. I think that'd be a good force to drop. Let's hit it. Hey, Endless, welcome in. You just missed the first drop. Haven't missed too much. Yeah, I guess highlights would be... What would the highlights be? We had an absolutely terrifying Corsair we critted out. So it didn't get to disgorge its twin heavy rocket launcher 20 Hydras at us. Thank God. Then we got to tangle with a Black Knight and a Savage Wolf. And there was a Mackie there for reasons to make us laugh. Because it was a Mackie. And it was hilarious. And then we took its torsos off and left it without any weapons, and the pilot just died from shame. All pilots did indeed survive from the first drop. I will admit that. Yes, that is true. Though not for AI attempting the shenanigans, though. Like sniping the Fujin out dead center on the turret.
Online. Weapons.
That was a little BS.
Command interface initiated.
All right, 2 lances, potentially 3. Oh, potentially 3. Can start back here. That'd be better than going through the kill zone? Potentially. For starters, we have hard cover. We have to run across the ice, but that's not too bad. Of course, they only drop a Savage Wolf Conquistador when you have 2 salvage. Yes. Let's drop over here. We got hard cover in case things go bad, or if we need to reposition, we can always go up the hill. Well, there's the Bushwhacker. Pirates. Tokugawa. Condor. Griffin. Ugh, carrier. Where's everybody else? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Oh.
Good to go. Understood.
Stay in hard cover for a minute. Oh, okay. Hello, flyer.
How can I help?
Hello, Tench.
Moving at a
And I turn that angel off. As you, I can't tell what you have, but I can feel it in my bones that it's going to be not good. Are there 2 flyers here? No. Alsfin, APC. You got a tag, arrow 4, bright blooms, heavy machine guns. LBX AC5, LRM 15. There's those darn pulses. Bushwhacker. You might have a compact gyro. And that's 4 Thunderbolt 10s. Ugh.
Yes. Moving.
Angels off. My only hope is that that flyer gets way over here and still can't see line of sight. Because he's got bombs. I know he's got bombs. I can smell them.
Move into position. Waiting for orders.
On it.
I can smell them. We'll just shuffle the ridge line here. Griffin. Come on, everybody. Get a little closer.
Right here.
Magpie, I really want to put you over here. For a very good reason. Because that is going to hunt you down if I don't.
Got something you want done?
And Havoc.
Receiving you. Going full throttle.
All right. Dark Chaos is the last one. Get your flank into that side. Let's see what we got. Turn 17. Flyer's going to be up first. Here he comes. Is it enough? Can he see over the ridge? I can't. Oh, he's slowly crawling.
Barely a hit, Commander.
Whoo. Well, that was a little bit of a pucker factor.
What do you want?
Jam him out. They have the Predator FCSs? Oh, yes. Cool. Well, on the bright side, dropping over here with hard cover is probably the best option because we can focus fully on this dude right here.
Orders?
Without fear of return fire. The downside is we can't hit the broadside of a barn because he's got 12 evasion. He says as he hits the broadside of a barn. Griffin going indirect, that's perfectly fine.
Good to go.
I am actually going to wait. Dark Chaos is turn 11. Whoa, Condor. Don't you have a set of legs on you? Well, let's see if we get that narc.
Bye. Aye, aye.
That is a 17% chance for that narc. Almost didn't need it. Lament, I'm not even going to try.
Position confirmed.
This guy is slightly less. And that's slightly better. And the fact we landed those is amazing enough. All right, Havoc.
Yep.
I have 4 more to go. Ping it. Actually, let's get you some evasion.
On my way.
Evasion to get 2 of these guys pinged.
What's up, boss?
All right, rookie, what do you got? Get the Guardian on. Potential's there. The rookie.
Target neutral.
The rookie knocked the flyer out, the 12 evasion flyer, or 10 evasion, I guess, after the ping. But yeah,
Sprinting.
good shot, rookie.
Aye, aye.
Gotta give credit where credit's due.
Yeah?
So yeah, we could do this. There we go. The Aphrodite can be turned off. I didn't fire anyways, that's alright. Cactus! The Predator has been crit, but it's on the board. Lovely. Unless it's built in, which would be dumb. Up! Up, up, up! Those flyers do tend to have built-in gear. It is entirely possible that we don't get it.
Commander.
And let's talk brass tacks a little bit on that one. It makes sense. Why would RNGesus give us something cool like an FCS Predator? It'd just be silly. Do I get the Condor? Boom. Condor down. All right.
Show 'em what you got.
That's 2. Well, that's a hell of a shot there, Bushwhacker.
Yes.
With Soul's Luck, exactly what I'm getting at. Like, it'd be a nice thing, don't get me wrong. But the chances of that happening... Oh. Pirate has turned 12. Let's say if it clustered good, we could actually do a lot of damage there, and we did. Only use base with their thermobolt ammo because it's AoE, and that's actually a good choice for that exact reason.
Roger.
We're going to switch this to long range. And we were just sitting in the hot zone. No need to redline it. There's very little front armor left in that tank, and he gets to run away. Boo!
Ready for orders.
Boo, says me.
Aye, aye.
Ferret, can we narc you, Ferret? No. Boo. I'm about to go all guts on you there, Griffin.
Receiving you.
Where is it? Right there.
Got it.
Hello, Bushwhacker.
Targeting Alpha Strike.
That's what I think of your long-range gun. Havoc, let's get you up top center here.
Move order received.
Griffin's best hit chance.
All weapons fired.
Oh, hyper assault landed. Very nice. Carrier's getting closer, going for the lament.
Light damage, holding firm.
I'm listening.
Make by, what do we got? 27 and 40.
Lock in target.
No fire.
Ready for orders.
Duboko on the ridge.
Acknowledged.
Probably shouldn't have put yourself in front of the bar guest. Whoops. Or the ferret. We got streaks. This avatar is not doing that bad. And that is saying something.
Confirmed.
That's it. Now.
Not doing bad at all. Mastodon, I need you to start pushing.
Roger
Because I need our fast movers going after that Thunderbolt carrier. Barrett is probably... Barrett didn't do anything?
Moving.
Alright, well, Ferret's not the prime target. Then back to the Griffin.
Guns on target.
Torso's open. Griffin does get a chance to move, though. Return fire on the Avatar. Swing and a miss.
Talk to me. Aye, aye.
See if we can get a Griffin. I would go for the Bushwhacker, but he gets a turn here, and there's no way I was going to do significant damage to him. I heard a bang,
Receiving you.
but I guess that was nothing?
Let's move. Attacking from...
Go away, Ferret.
Hostile removed.
Pirate Machine didn't go ahead and do anything either. I'm finding it slightly funny that the Rifleman can only target enemies further it steps back.
Firing.
That should be a boom.
Hostile removed.
Well, that's a crying shame. Griffin down.
Hey there.
Lament.
No
Let's get you some evasion. We got the heat for it.
See how you like this.
And we didn't miss by much. That carrier. That darn carrier.
To go. Roger.
Can't tell if you got a compact. No, that was too bad of a hit chance.
Negative damage. I repeat.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we couldn't just up and slip into siege mode because we had to move out of the way, but it was something. Hey, Thunderbolt fired. And his AMS did nothing to stop it. Very nice.
Moving out. I copy. It's go time. Waiting for orders.
Come on, Jag, put the legs in.
Hey, let's see what this baby can do.
We gotta go.
Clear the way. I'm coming in fast. Affirmative.
Bushwhacker. Oh, wow. Okay, I was gonna say we got the arm open to the Bushwhacker, but apparently no, it was the torso, and it went boom.
Yes.
Okay,
Let's roll.
did everyone else forget this APC was here? Because he hasn't moved at all. I completely forgot he was there.
Guns on target.
How's it going? Understood. Moving fast.
Commander.
Give me evasion.
I got it. Don't think.
Because the
Don't
Bradford
shoot,
needs it.
Just run.
She is paper armor. Rifleman needs to get back on the ridge. Thunderbolts. Swing and a miss on the battle crow. Ah, and he finally woke up and did something. How big is that barrage zone? Decent. It's right on the avatar too.
Commander?
It's a very big highlighter. Yes.
Full speed.
Unfortunately, we have to kind of abandon that area.
What do you need? Bugging out.
Everybody is so spaced out. And in such hard cover, this is going to take a minute to root everybody out. We're about to suffer chip damage.
Standing by.
Oh, that's slippery.
On it.
Vigilance just in case. That was actually a fair bit of damage here.
Yeah?
Fair bit of splash.
Consider it done. All right, everybody, let's get this done.
I've got your back. Roger. Full throttle.
Everybody here is on hard cover.
Just a scratch, Commander.
Meanwhile, the Avatar 2 is just getting mad. He's getting picked on.
Going full throttle.
We'll get the rifleman around the corner here to try and help out with that one. Yeah, I just talked about that one actually, about turning off the have the ability to turn off the Aphrodite again.
Got it.
I'm listening.
In fact, we're gonna do counter battery here.
Firing at him.
Oh, that was a good hit on a counter battery.
Ready for orders.
Just gotta get across the lake. Just gotta get off the ice.
Copy that.
What do you want?
Ooh, I don't want to take that turn just yet.
Guns on cut.
I was gonna shuffle. Uh-oh. Well, good hit. I was gonna shuffle a little higher, but that opens us up to that guy. And I'd rather not get smoked by an LBX AC-10. Hey, V2, welcome in. So, Krupstall. I'm gonna have to look that up and see exactly what that is. So far, arbor's holding.
Receiving.
So I guess you could say it. So far, it is. Although we are getting a little bit dangerous with our chip damage going on in this mission.
What's up, Commander?
And having to cross the frozen lake where nobody's got any balance.
How can I help?
At all.
Roger that.
What is it already?
Okay, your turn 16. We're going to stand here for this shot again.
Guns on cut.
There's some red. APC down. All right.
Mech destroyed.
Which means the rifleman has to go further to engage somebody. Whoa, camera doing camera things. Okay. Takugawa still did not move. Rifleman might have a shot if we get around that corner.
Right here. Mm-hmm.
Magpie. Okay.
Here we go.
Ooh, red damage. I'll take that.
Ready for orders.
River.
Good to go.
Side shuffling. 90% of the lance has no shot.
Yeah.
On anything out of the last two targets here. Not a one.
Receiving you.
Oh, we got boots on the we got boots on hard ground.
Hot then. Let's do this.
Which means that Dark Chaos, yeah, like I said, will go very last for no reason. Aside from the fact that I can suck it.
Coordinates received.
We're gonna vigilance this. Alright, Rifleman. Front and rear armor on the Tokugawa is thin, but no joy.
Affirmative.
What are the chances that Tokugawa's gonna run around that corner there and hit us right in the face? Still thermo, rounds up.
Here you go.
More reds, but no booms.
What do you want? In motion, Commander.
That it's high centered on the hill. Entirely possible. Oh, we actually have a chance to crack the rear armor here.
Guns on target.
Oh! Dead Tokugawa. I'll take that.
Mech destroyed.
So all that's left is that jerk who keeps whipping thunderbolts at us. Uh-oh. Well, we didn't lose a bunch of heat sinks this time.
Major armor.
On the bright side, oh, he's still got cover. Whoa.
Standing by.
I dislike him for literally no reason aside from the fact that he's just having a good time hiding. Finally, though, we got our Jags moving.
Orders.
Well, one Jag moving.
Who wants some of this, huh? Something I can do.
Second one's still a ways out. Let's turn that off.
Yes.
Hardball, you have a shot. That's some reds. That's a dead carrier.
Mech destroyed.
Not bad. Not bad.
Mission successful.
All right, so there's a bunch of stuff on the board. Potentially, I don't know. Like, I couldn't tell if the Bushwhacker had a compact gyro. I think it does. Either compact or an ultralight. And if an ultralight is 2 slots, we'll take it. We can make everything else fit better the other way. Just a gyro. Just a gyro. That is a shame. Funday didn't survive very long either. Your quick off the line ability got you right into my battle line, which was a poor choice. FCS indirects. All right, let's have a look at you, sir. I hear you have an FCS Predator. That is 100% built in. 100% built in. It's also got an AR-12 sheath beacon. That is ridiculous. Hey guys, guess what we're doing? This thing has way more teeth than what the Fujin has. It's got a jammer, stealth system, Phoenix missiles, quad missiles, flares. Ah, the mag shot and tag got smashed. Mag shot we can replace though. Tag not so much. Then we've got some spare missile bays. It's got twin anti-air missiles. And 2 LAA missiles ×2. For a 24-ton helicopter. Or a 24-ton VTOL. This is a disgusting level of firepower. Absolutely disgusting. And it's ours. There's a pirate narc launcher. Interesting. Interesting. What else we got? Faint, kinetic kill. Bomb suite. I'm torn between the snub, which is 50 damage for 30 heat, 780 range, 6 tons. I'm going to say we're going to grab the Narc Launcher P. Although there is a laser AMS system here. We already have one in storage. We're going to grab the Narc Launcher P because we don't actually have any other tag systems. Gotta hold out, see if we get some ammo for it. Ideally, we get more tags. That's kind of what I really want, so we don't have to carry ammo around. But if we don't have tags, we don't have tags. So we gotta use what we got. Quick off the line, Phantom, and that one that looks like a bird. You mean, I can't even remember what that ability is.
The pick you wanted is back online.
It's gonna be 8 days repair. You mean Leadfoot?
Waiting on you, Commander.
Hard case would not work. All right, so yeah, Leadfoot.
Ready for orders.
So yeah, Leadfoot, 10% movement distance plus 1 hex sprint distance.
This is an all-ship announcement. At our next port of call.
Then Phantom would be gain plus 2 local ECM, 50%, minus 50% visibility sensor signature, and immune to indirect attacks for 2 turns. And where is Escapist? That'd be down somewhere around here. Tactician caution. Right there. Passive +2 max evasion, -10 visibility. Yep. I think those are good choices. The anti-A arrow are streaks, so you can still shoot ground targets and low hit percentage. It's not waste ammo. This is true. Now, granted, those anti-airs, I think it actually says it right on it. Where are you? Like, the hit chance is, it's like -15 for ground targets. Yeah, -15 accuracy against ground units. But like you said, it is a streak. So that's the beauty part. If it doesn't hit, you don't lose ammo over it. So it's one of those things where if you don't have flyers, you can actually switch this on to always be active. And maybe it'll hit something, maybe it won't. All right, Phoenix Bays. We got Phoenix missiles. 6 shots. Quad missile bays. What did we actually lose? We lost the tag, which is a shame. We don't have any missile bays. These are indeed very good. The anti-air IATMs. We had grabbed them and actually wanted to put them on the Fujin, but they wouldn't fit. Though we really wanted to. Can't replace the anti-air. I could pull these off, but if I try to put the AA ATM, it'd be no more than 0.5 tons. Which doesn't make a lick of sense because this says 0 tons. Can't replace the LAAs. We'll find a home for it eventually. But for now, where's our mags? An AP Gauss. We have ammo for the AP Gauss. It does use mag shot. We can get that back into it. Unfortunately, no replacement tag or replacement missile bays. So, if the Carnifex survives... Should be pretty good. Look at this. Improved communications. This unit can participate in standard C3 Master Slave and in C3I networks, but do not receive any bonuses from other members. So there you go. There's your spotter. The wing mount carry weight is in the bonus description. Ah, right there. Yep. Anti-air ATM is 1.5. Look at that. Yeah, you're right. 1.5 tons right in the description. I'm a little confused about that. Why couldn't they, well, obviously it's a programming thing as to why they couldn't have the tonnage, like where it says 1.5 tons, up on the tonnage area. It makes sense. It's a programming thing. I 100% get that. No, 1.5. Well, obviously we need a bigger bird. Possibly Nidhogg, I guess. But for now, yeah. It's got an IFF jammer. You got your stealth armor. And your FCS Predator built in right there. This thing is literally the Apache of VTOLs. Oh, if only I could put the Vulcan gun pod on it. That's also 1.5 tons. Yeah, need a bigger bird. What is this? Unusable Phoenix ammo. Because the missile bays are smashed. Yep, exactly, Man of Fate. You hit it right on the button. Right on the button. We have no bays. So all this ammunition we're carrying is bunk. So you know what we need to do then? We have to remove it. And the reason why we have to remove it is because if we don't remove it and we take a crit and that crap explodes, it'll ruin us. And yes, we will have a look at the store here too. Actually, we probably do that right now. No need to wait. Highly unlikely, but you never know. There could always be something in the store here. There's cluster bombs.
New equipment available.
I mean, we got flyers now. Might as well get the bombs all set up. Is what it is. So yes, that'll be on our note of things we need to keep an eye out for. We need missile bays. Bays in general. If we can get our hands on any type of bay, now that we actually have bombs as well, we could, if we have to, we can switch out missile bays for bomb bays, get that reloaded. But ideally, if we could find more missile bays, that would be the best option. Because then we can put all the teeth back into the Carnifex. And away we go. Next question, does the Fujin have bays? So, Fujin, I think, is all wing mounted. Yeah, just well wing mounted. No bays. Has mine dispensers, like support weapons, but yeah. That's about it. No bays on that bird. So nothing we can steal. I do like how it's so small you can't even see it behind the screen here. But it's there. I can see it. Barely. So, not a bad little push. Pretty interesting as far as I'm concerned. Unfortunately, though, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to have to be cutting this a bit short. I do have, as I mentioned earlier in the stream, we do have that other task that needs to get done, and I would like to get that done before we start redlining the temperature at around 30 degrees. And seeing as how our kilobytes per second seems to be fluctuating a bit, I'm assuming that we're probably going to have a little bit of a drop here shortly. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to say thank you very much for spending some time with me. I know it wasn't the full 2 hours. I do apologize for that. But like I said earlier, I do have other needs that do need to get done. That IRL, real life, in real life, I have responsibilities, which means I have to go stand out in the middle of a field in the blazing sun in a marshmallow suit with a half-mask respirator on and sand and then stain a hunting shack. Yay. In the meantime, though, everyone, again, thank you very much for coming out. I hope you appreciated this stream. I hope you enjoyed your time with us today. Sunday, we're going to have XCOM 2 up, and Rogue Trader is going to be going up. Again, just like all the other streams, there's not going to be a BattleTech, RogueTech video for Sunday. The reason behind that one is the live stream we want to try and have processed and then uploaded to the playlist, so that way it doesn't ruin the scheme of things or the flow of everything. Yeah, that's just kind of the way that one goes. Richard, thank you very much for the donation. Don't forget to do the YouTube stuff on the way out. Again, yes, thank you for reminding me, because I never ever say it. By all means, please don't forget to hit all the little buttons on your way out. It does help, and it's greatly appreciated for the channel. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, stay safe, stay cool, because it's bloody hot. And I will see you all in the next video. Take care, everybody.